Hello guys, it is Teenage DC Fan back with another video, and in today's video I will be reviewing the latest episode of The Flash, titled Failure is an Orphan. And before I get this review started, I would just like to note that I haven't seen Black Lightning yet because I didn't get to watch that Tuesday night, because like with all these shows, I can't stay, because I have school, I can't stay up to watch them when they're on, so I have to record them to my DVR and watch them the next night. So I didn't have time to watch that Tuesday night anyway. So I watched The Flash last night along with Arrow, which is also when I posted my review for that. So I watched, well, by the time this video is up, I'll probably have watched Black Lightning, so that review will be coming very soon. So I just wanted to let you guys know that. So let's get right into the review. So basically, this is the last day, or like the last encounter between the Flash and Cicada. So they want to give Orphan the cure, and so then Barry goes to meet up with Cicada, because a metahuman leads him to Cicada, and then they try to reason with him. Then Cicada just punches him, and like he gets thrown into a car. And Killer Frost shows back up, starts shooting at him. So then he like flies away or something, and that was supposed to be like their last shot. So then Barry's struggling with that, trying to figure out where he went wrong, and like figure out the right words to persuade Cicada to take the cure. And meanwhile, Cecile and Joe were interrogating that doctor lady that was giving Orphan his meds, and they were having some conflict because well, it's kind of similar to real life. Like, you always hear people say, never work with your spouse or like your family, because like in the show, they were like, they couldn't compromise on like how to do it, and they each wanted to like use their strengths instead of like working together, kind of. So yeah. And then basically Joe gave Barry some advice that Cicada just sees him as the Flash, as a metahuman, as the thing that he hates. So that's why Barry needs to like use words that wouldn't be something the Flash would say, but be something that Barry would say. So then that's exactly what he does, because from that doctor lady, they find out that Grace is actually a metahuman. So then Barry goes and finds Orphan again. He doesn't know that Grace is a metahuman, so then Barry tells him the news, and then he thinks that he's lying. But then so then he says, like, why should I trust you? And then he takes off his mask, and then says, like, I'm a father too, and I know that I would do anything to protect her because I love her more than I could ever imagine. So then, Orphan agrees. They take him to Star Labs, but then, he says that he'll only do it if he has that doctor lady there to do it to him. So then they go get her, and she's there, and they inject the cure into him, so then he doesn't have the powers anymore. And then they start stitching him up, because when his powers left him, he still had that hole in his chest and it wasn't protected anymore. So the doctor lady started sewing that up. But then all of a sudden the power went out, and then in another room, Cecile, Sherlock, or Sherlock, and Nora are in another room, and then somebody breaks through the glass, and it's Cicada. And if you're watching this, you may be thinking, wait, Orland's asleep, like he's getting stitched back together. So who's that? Well, later on in the episode, you find out who it is, even though it's kind of obvious who it is. Like, I figured it out as soon as I saw Cicada, the new Cicada. And before I continue, I just wanted to note something that Ralph hasn't been in the past few episodes. I'm just realizing that now. And I'm not sure why he's been missing. Like, he would have been good in these past couple episodes. But anyway, back to the review. So then, the new Cicada, forgot to change my pictures on the screen. Sorry about that. There, that's better. Now we got Cicada up there. So then, the new Cicada, obviously goes to Orlin, and, the lady doctor is alone with Orlin because she's trying to get him out of there, and they're at the elevator door. Then she turns around, and basically the new Cicada stabs her, and she's dead, and then kidnaps Orlin. Then Team Flash is trying to figure out what to do, and then at the very end of the episode, when it's like that after credits type thing, even though it's not after the credits, like after the Flash logo pops up, there's always that ending scene, and basically it shows that the new Cicada is Grace from the future. And I knew this as soon as I saw her, especially because a couple episodes ago, when they did the whole Flash Museum episode, when Barry and Iris were in Nora's mind, and Nora was in Grace's mind. When Nora was in Grace's mind, at the end it showed Cicada, but it looked like Cicada had like long blonde hair. So, I watched a YouTube video about it, and a lot of other people thought that that was Grace, and that in the future she takes over as Cicada. So maybe that is why Cicada comes back in the future to kill more people, because it's not Orlin. Maybe Orlin will die. And I'm pretty sure that was pretty much it for this episode. Next episode is going to be very Reverse Flash centric. Nora's going to tell everyone that she's been working with the Reverse Flash, and Godspeed is supposed to show up at some time, I think. I think that's episode 18. Not sure what episode this was, but I'm definitely looking forward to seeing Godspeed, especially after seeing the set photos of his costume design. But yeah, let me know what you thought of this episode down in the comments below. Like I said earlier, stay tuned for my Black Lightning review, and of course my Gotham review for Friday night probably. And after that episode, 2 left, and it will be the end. So that's kind of sad. But anyway, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next video so I can bestow all my DC knowledge upon you.